Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Menti, and this is episode 16 of the Battleship Brawl Season 6 tournament. Starting out today, we've got the Simplicity by Cthulhu Wen, which quite quickly becomes apparent that it lives up to its name. It is a very simple looking boat. No real superstructure to speak of, but it does have a nice hull shape, which is the reason why that's how it got past the aesthetics restrictions. Is it does have a nice hull shape. It's not just a square. Though it's pretty close. This is like the bare minimum of what I would call acceptable. Oh jeez, Roxy, that would be mean. Anyway, let's check out the weapons. That's a deep penning cram. 72,000 kinetic with 59,000 fragment damage. 22-second reload. Not bad. We get a 1500 millimeter. Hey,
Listening.
be still. Let's see. So 28-second reload on this. 61,000 kinetic damage. 57,000 fragment damage. Yep, identical stats on both barrels. Then we've got another 1700 millimeter there, and another 1700 millimeter there. And then this also has some large missiles, some radar-seeking explosive warheads. It's got 3 of those, it looks like. Armor cost is 64.1%, 200 cram firepower, 68 missile firepower. People were wondering if this is a brick or hollow. Ah, wedge armor. And so yeah, this is the Simplicity by Cthulhu Wen. The other boat for this battle is the Antares by BRM. How is this the HMS Simplicity, HMS Compensating, HMS Midlife Crisis all at the same time? Very carefully, Roxy. That's how. Alright, so here we have the Antares by BRM, which is a pretty nice looking ship. It's got these skirt armor, which might help out a bit. The gun barrels look cool. I like those. 2,000 millimeter, 85k kinetic, 80,000 explosive. Kilt boat. 33. Ooh, they don't have the equal stats. I don't like that they don't have equal reload times. This bothers me. Pretty long reload time on those guns, but there's quite a few of them. That does help make up for it. Are all the guns the same? Looks like it. Yeah, OCD triggered, basically. Yeah, it looks like all the guns are the same. And they're the same unbalanced way. So yeah, we're gonna have 2 cram boats duking it out, it looks like. Does it have any missiles or anything? Nope, it's all crams. 415 firepower in crams. What was the armor cost on that? 52.7%. They're synchronized. Yeah, I looked at the firepower on the Simplicity. It has less firepower than the Antares does. By about 100, I think. Yeah, we'll see what happens. So that was the Antares by BRM, and now we're going to go ahead, get into the custom battle mode, load in the battle, double check I didn't screw it up, and then get things going. Oh yeah, predictions. Thank you, Naviaris. Who will be victorious? Simplicity or Antares? There you go. 1 minute for you to make your predictions and bet your materials. Meanwhile, we'll go ahead and get the camera into position, and away we go. We've got some pole armor on the deck. It's wood and then metal poles, it looks like, or maybe reinforced alloy poles. A little hard to tell. Ooh! Simplicity's getting pretty beat up by those crams. Let's check on the Antares. It's got some pretty big holes in it too, but they look like they're all spaced armor holes. Ooh, those were some deep pens. I'm surprised that turret's still up. Ooh, that turret takes a missile to the top, but armor seems to have held. Gun seems alright, I think. Well, maybe not. One of those barrels might be smaller than the other. Very close match so far. Those missiles are keeping things even. Ooh, a barrel was just lost on this gun. Missile strike. Oh wow, we've got a big old chunk of hollowed out stuff. Ooh, that's a steam plant. Steam plant has been damaged. Of course it did. I moved away from it and it loses 7%. I had a turret blown off. Oh, those shells were just barely dodged. I honestly kind of like how the skirts look on the Antares. New Simplicity's listing quite a bit into that turn. All this damage around this central turret, but it's still up. I think. Or is it firing blanks? Like that, this one definitely is. No, it's good. I think. That or it's just completely disabled. Antares not doing well. A long chat lag today? That's a shame. Twitch isn't working so well. Not really a whole lot I can do about that, unfortunately. Does the Antares have any functional weapons left? Yes. Yes, it does. Antares is down to 64%, but staying pretty solid. Oof, all this damage down here. It's a little hidden. This turret is pretty beat up. I was just about to wonder if Antares is still in it, but yep, still has a gun. Yeah, it seems like the armor scheme on the Antares is a bit lighter overall. We got the jitters back. I'm not hearing any torps. It's always the missiles. Oh, Simplicity's getting DQ time. Oh, simultaneous DQ. Don't do it. Don't do it to me, please. Well. Yep. That is what we call a draw, folks. Because that whole thing where it's not calculated in tandem. $29.999999999. It's Sniper's Will. The way that they calculate the way the DQ time is calculated, Team 1 is always calculated first, so when they're being simultaneously DQ'd like that, Team 1 will always detonate first, because its calculation goes first. There's a bias there, so that was a simultaneous DQ. Yeah, both ships may have just lost rudders, and that's why they couldn't maintain the turn in the end. Feels bad for the Antares, because it had that on a win, and then it turned into a draw. I agreed, Sean Reed. This is a good one. Or, yeah, Simplicity, sorry. Other way around. Feels bad for Simplicity because it was going to be a win for it and then it turned into a draw. Oh wow. This big main gun got taken out already. That's probably a game changer. Hydrate, alrighty. Done. If the Antares can knock out a couple more guns, it can turn this into a win for itself. Knocking out this gun right at the start is huge. However, continuing to shoot at it is a waste of time. Well, this probably won't be a simultaneous DQ because the Antares is chasing. Almost a direct hit, or no, that was a direct hit on this turret, it looks like. Did it overpin out the back? I think it overpinned out the back of that turret. Both of these ships turn like Margaret Thatcher. I don't know what Margaret Thatcher has to do with turning. Oh, Antares suddenly down to 77%. What happened? It had a turret get blown off is what happened. It was winning and then suddenly it wasn't. Ah, okay, Roxy. That would explain why I didn't understand it, not being from the UK and all. Yeah, Antares is taking a beating. It was doing well at first. Uh-oh, though. Simplicity's in a bad position right now. It's going to get itself some DQ time here in a second, I think. Oh wow, and Antares loses another big chunk of hit points. It really is, Sean Reed. It has happened before, Herpeta. It has happened before. And went home before the job was done. That's a new take on that quote. Haven't heard that one before. I think this one barrel over here might be the last functioning gun on the Antares. Yeah, I believe it is. Nope, never mind. I was wrong. This... For a lot of people have been saying that. The re-AI bad bandwagon? What do you mean, Herpeta? Well, yeah, I figured that much. I just didn't know in what context you're talking. See, pretty vote. I vote on pretty boat. Then that boat soon no more float. Brave Sir AI ran away. Bravely ran away. Four, 3, 2, 1, 0, and match. Well, round. 80.4 to 50.8. Hey, Anmok. So here we go into round 3. And Antares has already lost a turret. Straight in through here. It looks like. Right in through here. Yep, right there. Kaboom. Turret popped. Hello, bot. Goodbye, bot. Yep, this is the first fight, Rymark. We're on the 3rd round. Simplicity shooting blanks. Oh, looks like the missiles got taken out. And that big main gun. It needs to get these front guns to... Like, that gun could totally fire. That's a bit too tight a firing restriction, in my opinion. Oh, and now that turret just got popped. Maybe because of the big gun? What do you mean? They got knocked out in round 2 and the Antares still lost. Ooh, those shells are coming for this turret. Oh, not quite there. Ah, possibly. Yeah, that chat lag is significant today. The stutter is back. Gotta love the stutter. Is what, because the stutter? Nah. Oh, you mean the chat delay? I guess it's possible. Ooh, this gun may have just been taken out. Yep, that gun is disabled. This is the only weapon remaining on the Simplicity right here. No RAM, please. Please, no RAM. That turret is having a bad day. Over. Where do you come up with all this, Roxy? Can't tell if that gun is disabled or if it's just out of its firing line. Blah, blah, blah. Firing arc. Probably firing arc. Yep. Condition. 75% of guns have gone crash the game, so no one wins. Wow. See, the thing is, though, if your ship consistently crashes my game, you'll never get into the tournament. Because I would reject your entry. I had to do that to several multi-ship entries because they kept running into friendlies. That was awfully close to this gun. This isn't. Make it hard that it's to tell enter ship. Jeez. Meanwhile, other than that, these two turrets here, Antares seems to be doing fine on guns. Well, you didn't really need to hit this gun again, but you went and did it anyway. Antares turret's still dabbing. Yeah, pretty much. Now it won't fire blanks anymore, right? That gun, I only see a hole on a connector. Ooh, those were close. If that gun goes down, Simplicity's gonna get a 0. It's not about winning, it's about sending a message. This one gun on Simplicity is just hanging in there. It's like a slip for 5 minutes after being left at a kennel. You are not incorrect. That's a miss. Yeah, pretty much Naviaras. It'll be really close, though. This is going to be a vote-dependent victory. And I imagine Antares has the advantage in that department. Low profile. You mean kind of like this? Uh-oh. It's out. The gun is out. Wow. So the Antares pulls off. Yeah, that's. I will extend the time to make sure that something is still participating. That is, I have always done that. So that is a 0 for the Simplicity. And the Antares comes back with a 44.9 to 26.8 win. Yeah, there's no saved by the bell on the 1 minute rule. Because I may not be looking at your ship when the whole time. Shoot, who won? Antares. I forgot for a second there. I just completely left my brain on who won that match. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode, folks. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the battlefield.